Hello guys, long time no see. It's been an extremely long time since I've done my last video due to the fact that I've been working very hard with school and trying to see my friends, blah blah blah. I just haven't found the time to do this recently. So without further ado, let's actually get straight ahead and dive into this video, which is a review of, so let me get there. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. And a lot of people sadly don't really know about the Fire Emblem series as a whole. They know of maybe Path of Radiance that came out on Nintendo GameCube, and it follows the story of Ike and the Grail Mercenaries like Titania, Boyd, Mist. And a lot of people going, Ike, I know that name. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, maybe? Maybe you didn't know what Ike's actually from. He's from the Fire Emblem series, which does beg the question as to why no one else made the grade. Now I think about it though, they did, because you had Marth, who came from a different Fire Emblem game. But I would rather have seen Soth from Radiant Dawn, or who else is in Radiant Dawn that would be good on it? Crap, what's her name? Mia. But I guess since they have Ike, who's the main-ish character, and, Marth, who's the main-ish character from a different game, they don't really need anyone else, but I would still love to see a silent character like Mia be in a Super Smash Bros. Game. And yes, I keep on rubbing my eyes, it's because I'm extremely tired. So yeah, what did I actually think of Radiant Dawn? Well, I first saw it when I was on YouTube. I was just surfing for some of my subscriptions, since I enjoy Let's Plays, which is where I play for the game and give commentary. One of my favourite Let's Players gave a Let's Play of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I watched it for a while. It's a very long Let's Play, so I watched about 50 videos over a course of a few months, and decided that I actually wanted to play this game and see how it goes. So I went, I looked for it online, I bought it from America, got it shipped over. I put it in for the first time ever and found out that this game is actually really good, since I like turn-based RPGs. I think it's turn-based RPG. That wasn't helpful, it doesn't say. I'm going to call it a turn-based RPG, but that's probably not. But yeah, I found out that I really like this game. I like the characters. I think they're interesting and varied. You get a choice between so many you can choose. So like Micaiah. Micaiah is the main character of this story, really, along with Soth, who you start playing as in the Dawn Brigade, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like Micaiah. She's a mage, so yeah, I sit there, you play that for a while, then you change to a different part of the story, you're playing as the Crimean Knights, the Lucia and Joffrey and stuff like that. Then you switch to another game, you're just playing with the Grail Mercenaries, which is Ike, Titania, Boyd, Oscar, all that again, so it's like old times in Path of Radiance. What do I really like about this game though? The characters are interesting, the gameplay is fun, it's challenging at times, it can get frustrating, but if you stay with it, you'll have a lot of fun by the end of the day. And support. If you can build up supports between certain characters, they have a very interesting end when you complete the game. This is my second run through that I'm trying to do, and it's very adorable at times. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I did really like some of them. It's like Path of Radiance as well. You know, it's just a continuation of Path of Radiance. So if you've played it, you know what the supports do, and you're going to see some new characters have support. But they don't really play as much as Path of Radiance, but they have full conversations. It's more on the battlefield if they talk to each other when standing next to each other. But they have this little "stay alive, I will" sort of thing. And then you have the Guzman units. Path of Radiance, there weren't that many, there were a few, but I wouldn't say there are a huge amount. Now I think about it, I'm probably wrong. But in this, there are plenty of Lagoosh units for you to play as. You get your first half shift Lagoosh unit, which means he can stay in his beast form all the time. And his name is Volg. So that was always fun. I can't tell if I'm in the camera or not, if I'm ducked down. So that was fun to do, but even though he's really leveled, and it's best to use him only in emergencies. And the story is long and rewarding. I believe it's split into 3, maybe 4 parts. Part 1, Dawn Brigade, and you're fighting against the evil General Jared. Part 2, Kremlin Knights. I can't think of it, he's a general. I think it's like Ludwig or something like that. I can't say his name, it's very long and hard to pronounce. The third one, the Ground Mercenaries, you're fighting the Royals, no, I can't remember. And the fourth one, if there is a fourth one, I can't remember, I haven't completed this game in ages, I don't know yet. I'd have to play through it again and find out and then report back at some point. But yes, this is Fire Emblem Red and Dawn. You should buy this game if you're into stuff like this, like turn-based RPG, bit of a challenge. You might find it struggle. Oh, that's another thing. You might find it struggle rather. That's another thing. If one of your characters die, they're gone for the rest of the game. They're trying to make it more realistic, but in fact, if you die, there's no respawn, there's no comeback, gone. They have a death quote, which is upsetting if you've worked very hard. And like I found out yesterday, I almost completed a mission and one of my characters died, and since I can't stand it when one does, I restarted the whole mission, had to do it again for like the 4th time. And I gave up halfway through and just like, okay, I'll do this later. But I can't stand it of my own barriers, I can't stand it when one of my characters dies. And I know a lot of people else can't as well. It's just being 100% of what you want everyone to survive this war that you're having, and blah blah blah. Yeah, this game overall, with one of my favourite female protagonists, Micaiah, out of a 10, Fire Emblem and Dawn, due to everything and the funny things that can happen between Jill and Har, you'll find out who they are by the game, and other things, 8 out of 10, a solid 8 out of 10. If you really enjoy this stuff and you don't mind the challenge and you're good at the challenge, I'm okay but not amazing, then you probably find it as a 9 out of 10 or something like that. But for me, this game is a solid 8 out of 10, definitely worth picking up, definitely worth playing. And maybe it's a strategy game. I'm just looking back. I'm going to give you a little bit of a read of it. Command the members of the Dawn Brigade and use your strategy skills to free their homeland. Foster bonds between your allies to bolster their strength, but guide your soldiers wisely. If they fall in battle, they're lost forever. Build an army that suits your tactics. Strike from afar with Leonardo's bow, or strike directly with Edward's blade. Both members of the Dawn Brigade, and this now makes me think it might be a strategy game with RPG elements. So yeah, if you like strategy, go for it. Oh, that's another thing I had to say. Read it back again, because I saw something. Yes, you can choose. You get so many units and you can't use them all. Click on the back, it gives a little bit of demonstration of it. Yeah, but I ain't gonna get it anywhere near the camera. Where you get a lot of units and they're all good in their own way, and it just depends what suits you. But you have to choose what you want. So for me, I've always, if I've got a chance of Micaiah and Soph, had them too. If I have a chance of Volg, I'll use Volg, or Har, I'll use Har, etc. And you'll find yourself thinking of new and creative ways to use your units together in order to defeat your enemy. And the way that leveling up works in this game is through the experience system, like everything else. Every time you kill something or wound, you get experience. When it gets to the end, you level up. You get a random generation of where it is, so strength, magic, skill, speed, other things. It will add 1 to some of these every time at random. and if you're lucky you'll get what you really want. It's normally best fitted to what you really want, so for a warrior or a soldier, I don't think that's actually class, I think it's a swordsman, you'll get strength and speed and soft. Since it's a rogue, you'll get speed and skill for criticals, and it's really fun. So yeah, I do believe that's all I've got to really say about Path of Radiance, Fire Emblem, Radiant Dawn. Thank you for watching. It's been a long time since I've done a video. I don't know when the next one's going to be out, since I've worked very hard and I still need to finish my exams in January. Have a nice New Year. Don't know why I have to say Christmas. Have a nice New Year, guys. Peace out.